Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Partner in a Year, the series where I keep a weekly video diary documenting the steps that I am taking to try to get the title of Twitch partner within the span of 1 year. Just because, just something to keep myself accountable from week to week to show that I am putting effort into this and something to look back on when I'm done, if I make it or not. So I have a little scar on my eye. Do you guys see that? Right there. There's a scar right there. I don't know how that happened, but it's okay. I'm feeling fine. Anyways, so this week was not a lot different than the last week. I've just been playing Elden Ring. Streaming Elden Ring every time, and I know that's not good for growth, but like I can't help it. The game is so good. It's so fun. I love From Software games. Yeah. So we had scheduled Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I could not help myself, and I think on Tuesday and Saturday I also streamed. It's not good for average viewers. It's not good for discovery at all. And the numbers have certainly been low because you know I am a variety streamer. I'm sure people come and they want to watch me play like new stuff, and uh me streaming Elden Ring every night, I don't think is something that many people want to commit to. And also, it's just something that, like, it's a game that's pretty popular. I feel like a good portion of my audience wants to play it. So there's probably a lot of people not watching me because they don't want to get it spoiled, which is fine and understandable. But, like, I can't help it. I do think that I'm going to need to start. And I'm going to need to start pushing into other, other kinds of streams and like content moving forward. I want to do another community game night, just to like get everyone in there. So probably gonna do one of those, but it's just gonna be a lot of Elden Ring, and I feel like I'm an Elden Ring streamer at this point. Again, what it does do that is really good is it gives me a lot of YouTube content, mostly in the form of just little clips that I can upload. I had a really funny one that I put on Reddit. I don't really go on Reddit very often, but I felt that maybe I might get some traffic there. I really didn't, but yeah. I will say though that this last week I did get a few good hosts from some friends, and I did get a good amount of new followers, namely from the one that I'm thinking of right now is from Brass FX. He's somebody that I met on Apex Legends. He's a very cracked Pathfinder, and he is a legitimate streamer, and he did start streaming, and I did like I was solo queuing, and I just managed to run into him in the middle of a game, and he was a very cool guy. I did see that he was streaming at the time, so I was like joking around with the stream stuff, and he followed me, and he does come into the stream, and he does hang out and chat a little bit. So very nice guy. Hope I can play with him soon. I don't really think I'm on his level, so I feel like if I like if I like play like ranked with him or something, I'm probably gonna bring the team down. So I don't want to ask that of him, and if I do continue to grind Apex to try to make it to Masters, it is something that I know it's like very difficult to do solo, but like I don't want to make it to Masters if I don't think that I deserve to be in Masters, if because Diamond is rough. And again, just talking about Apex Legends a little bit, the way the ranking system works is you cannot demote, which is a good thing, but it's very hard to progress because it's just hard when at the level that I'm playing at currently in Diamond, a lot of people are three stacking. It's really hard to play with random teammates because a lot of them don't have mics, and just the lack of communication is there because I feel like you can get pretty far without being like a super great player. I wouldn't consider myself a particularly good player, but I feel like you can get like some good games in just by like smart positioning, smart plays, things like that, and that's hard to do when it's just people with no mics. There's also solos. People are very toxic and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep grinding Apex though because I do want to learn. Hopefully I make it to Masters one day. Maybe not this season, maybe next season, but I want to. I only want to be up there when I am up there. I am currently solo queuing, and it is just very hard. I don't think I'm gonna make it out of time in the season, but I want to. I only want to be in Masters when I feel like I deserve it. And yeah, so again, that's pretty much my life right now. Apex Legends and Elden Ring, and then the YouTube stuff. So yeah, that's it. I don't really have much to say. I will say that there are some parts of Apex Legends that I think kind of suck, like that are like really bad. Not like bad, but more just like annoying. I guess, and it's not fun in some parts, but there are some like highlights where like the it's just like incredible. Like there's some moments that I think are the best in all of the From Software series, and there are some areas that are just really really cool and beautiful, for lack of a better word. But then there are some areas where it's just like, why am I here? I hate this. I don't want to play anymore. Um, the repeat bosses is really starting to wear down on me. I'm fine with like one or two repeat bosses, but straight up, there are, I want to say, there are several bosses that I have fought upwards of 5 times. Um, and I mean, I know it's a big game, and I know they got to put those guys somewhere, but I just don't like it. I really don't like it. Um, and it's to a point where I'm at the stage in the game where I just like I'll just like see a boss that I've fought 10 times already, and I'm like, all right, let's just get this over with. Like I know how to deal with it. Still a great game with the exploration and stuff, but it's like the the sheen I get, or not the sheen, the honeymoon phase is starting to wear off on me, because at the beginning I was like, wow, these bosses are pretty cool, but then later in the game you see them for the 10th time, you're just like, and it becomes more of a chore to get rid of than like something that's like fun, you know. um but either way, Elden Ring is still a very good game. What else do I have to say? I don't really have much to say. I do want to plan different streams next week. I'm going to talk to some people about that. um Particularly Garrett. I want to do the Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. I think that would be really funny. And yeah, so that's gonna be it. I'm gonna keep this one a little bit shorter because again, I don't really have much to say other than I streamed a lot of Elden Ring. I'm not I'm not making progress to my goal of Twitch partner. I am kind of, because I'm uploading to YouTube. That's the big thing I get out of it. But in terms of like actually streaming and getting discovered, not much. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I actually did get a good amount of followers because again, from hosts, from like friends like Suki Tanuki and like Basil and Icy. They did host me a couple times. So thank you so much to you guys. But yeah, we're gonna end the episode there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully next week I will have a little bit of update. We are getting a little closer to 250 followers. Though we're at 223 right now, so that's pretty cool. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time.